Hello Cancer, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to Tarot Solar Studio. I am Karo and I'm here to do your Twin Flame and Soulmate connection reading for the month of May 2025. The energy that I am under while performing this reading is the Scorpio full moon. Due to this Scorpio full moon, the readings are very revealing. They have really psychological depth so far. So I don't expect this to be a light reading. But it's very good because it's gonna reveal a lot due to the Scorpio full moon's energy on also our archetypal themes of the relationships. Okay, and we are starting with oracle messages, and then we will add some tarot sparkle to that. So some tarot sparkle as well. Okay, so what I see here, Cancer, for the month of May 2025, soulmate and or twin flame connections are under the influence around how to unstuck ourselves, whether with some kind of an inner drive, or this is going to be about some choices that we may be making, or we are making these choices now. Though with choices in our connections, some directions may feel like choose your own adventure at this time, but whatever the choice is, we have the new direction energy there. It is going to be definitely something fresh for us to help us to refocus ourselves. This again feels very potent to me, and before refocusing ourselves in the new direction, I think we are going to do a lot of shadow work based on the terms of self-worth, self-love, of course, because Cancer, I think in your twin flame and soulmate connections, you are fully awakening to what you truly deserve, what I deserve. And for the first time, maybe for some of you in your life, it's gonna feel like I'm no longer willing to. We have the Hangman here. There is a lot of contemplation and really around matters of understanding what you truly deserve, and you don't wanna shrink, chase, or settle anymore. You are remembering your value, also of your heart's desire eventually, and you are and what you remember when you are what you are remembering when you are Hangman. New perspective, yes, but what is this also, Cancer? This is also remembering your value and remembering your worth and realizing not everyone deserves the access to it. This is what you are remembering with that. Isn't it beautiful to see sometimes? There is this actually a name for plants who can live and grow in this glass structures. There was a name for it, but I forget it. It's like after the Hangman phase, this is how you like draw from your inner resources and making yourself grow, and yourself is become a new potential, which is going to maybe step into the bold and beautiful Queen of Swords energy, in which there is a lot of truth bombs will be dropped in the relationships. But before that, after understanding not everyone has an access to your heart, and after you discovering your self-worth, because why? Relationships always mirror us back to us, and this eventually becomes your own inner journey through the other person. How you feel around when you are around this person is really making you also like yourself, to respect yourself. But if you do not like the person you become sometimes next to the other person, then we need to a bit question that, right? So here you are facing with a choice, it seems, and it can be external, internal events, but it is going to eventually bring that internal alignment. After understanding this, I think the self-worth issues, we have this question: will you keep looping, or are you gonna step into your power to now be more mobile, like unstucking yourself? Because it's like feeling I am standing between comfort and growth, between who I was and who I could become. So these questions, I think, making you to step out and choose a new direction, because crossroad has mirroring the new direction, is putting you into the new direction. And but in between, we have to also acknowledge that feeling of feeling trapped, that feeling of emotionally, mentally, energetically feeling trapped. We need to acknowledge that we get really frustrated. We really felt like, am I gonna spin in my in circles again in my next direction? One can go to overthinking. One can wait for someone else to make the shift. So the stuck happens sometimes when we give our power away. When we give our power away, we sometimes got frozen. But when we see we can unstuck ourselves, actually the door, we witnessed that the door has been unlocked the whole time, right? So the new direction energy being your green light here, you are absolutely not meant to stay in limbo in your twin flame and soulmate connections, because the spirit is opening a new path for you. And let's ring the bell for that. And this new direction maybe is not something you would imagine in the first place, but this is gonna, I think, help you to move towards who you truly are. And this is like saying, you know, the person, if you are not gonna walk with me, I am moving in the new direction. My path won't wait forever. So this is you pulling your energy back. This is you reclaiming your center, Queen of Swords, refocus. It's also a very mental power. And this is you taking your energy back. This is like you choosing yourself. I think in the story, this is about first like forgetting who you are, and to wait for something that didn't honor you. But then being drawn and moving toward connections now, who are going to honor you, who are going to walk this path of worth, who are going to put you in a new direction, not gonna make you to be in the loops forever, and you are facing forward, you are not back. And in your connections, you don't just need a map, You just need to move forward. So this is how you're gonna, I think, anchor yourself around your twin flame and soulmate connections. I want to get a down-to-earth message from this oracle deck. Something very down-to-earth. Clearing debts. Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. In this case, this can be also emotional debts, of course. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations. There you go. This is how you unstuck yourself. And avoid future ones as well. Yeah, you are definitely fully stepping into that future. I think you have been long waited for. There is a lot of opportunities and through and around that opportunities. I think you will have growth potential. Queen of Swords energy wants really brutally honest relationships, and she's very fierce. She's fierce with truth, of course, in her best. And we are maybe we were meant to pause now, making this oracle energy cards actually making it like more meaningful. Before making and putting this future on, we were meant to pause and discover our self-worth. Not because we have failed, but because we wanted this rewiring of Queen of Swords perception, right? So as we come out of it, we are aligning with our new direction. Your soul shift happens this month. And there are seeds and they are real, and now you can build something and it's gonna last, and it is not fantasy under the Queen of Swords energy. No fantasy relationships. I think this reading is also apart from relationships, it is going to really put you into a solid path around money, career, home, stable love as well. So there are gifts and I think tangible results as long as you move with honesty, and as you refocus yourself, as you refocus on your self-worth. I think around the soulmate twin flame connections, you're gonna see through illusions, and remember, these connections are meant to serve us and helping us to find a way home to our inner temples. And as you see through illusions, I think you're gonna cut them away and you will be more close to that home that you long for. You will still have love, so much to give after this process, Cancer, but now it's going to be surrounded with wisdom by Queen of Swords, wisdom, and you are coming home with your truth, and you will continue with grace, and I bet you will remember everything, because this is what Queen of Swords does. As she can remember everything, and Cancers have a great memory as signs, by the way, especially if you have Mercury in Cancer. You remember everything, and that's why you're gonna lead with that inner truth. Thank you so much, Cancer, for joining me in this reading. I hope it has given you the insight you were looking for. If you have a personal tarot question, you can always find me in my live streams to work one-on-one with me. If you are first time in my channel, please check the description box below to see how we operate in the channel. And soon, in a very close time, in like let's say 3 months, 3.5 months. This channel will celebrate its 9th year anniversary in YouTube. Yes, 9 years in YouTube. Still one of the old generation's channels who has been consistent with publishing, and me somehow getting connected with you both in personal readings and channel readings. So thank you so much for being part of my journey, Cancer, because I have read so many of you. I had lots of Cancer querents. You are definitely one of a kind. You are one of those signs that I am having so much gratitude to work with. It's really nice to taste from that drop of energy. So thank you so much for being there and tuning in every time. Thank you, Cancer. Please take good care. Bye bye.